I'm delighted to be joined by NFL legend Terron Armstead. You've done so much within the world of football. Now you've transitioned over to YouTube. You've got the set. Tell me all about it.
The set is my new home base. It's a place where I get a chance to get not only my football fix, but it's a place where I can educate, share my knowledge and experience, bring on guests, colleagues, friends, brothers, and for them to share their story as well. Real insightful conversations. Like to take the fans down to the field and on the field, you know what I mean, to get a chance to get a different perspective of a lot of these situations they've been watching for years.
100%. You mentioned the guests there. Tell me about some of the names you've had on and some of the great conversations you've had.
Have a great episode with Tyreek Hill dropping tonight, this Thursday. Jonnu Smith, Robert Hunt, Chris Collinsworth. We've had great guests, and the conversations that we had, for me, like when it comes to a personal relationship, like with Tyreek Hill, for example, that conversation went to a place that will be unique from any other interview you'll see from him because of the level of comfort between us two, us having that relationship. We talk family, and it even got emotional for him, and it's very rare where you see one of the greats, one of the all-time greats, be vulnerable like that in this space, in this setting. So with the set, we try to get behind underneath the helmet, like remove the helmet and let's really find the person.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching that interview, and it's great that you're able to unlock these emotions from these players. How far do you want to take the set? What are your ambitions for it?
I'm all in, James. Like I've done, like I've done anything else in my life, in my career, is I just go in full investment, man. I really work hard at getting better every rep. I take it serious. I prepare, and as far as this life has for me, I'll do my part, and we'll see where that goes from there.
And I know that you're really excited for the upcoming game in Spain between the Miami Dolphins and the Washington Commanders. What's your breakdown and prediction for that one?
Miami's we is honestly we're going through a bit of a rough stretch right now, trying to find footing, trying to play some exceptional football. It's been a down year to say the least. But honestly, Washington is going through a lot of the same. They can have the same type of statement because they came into this season with very high expectations after being in the NFC Championship game last year. Jaden Daniels being in and out of the lineup changes a lot for those guys, and they've been dealing with injuries to their receivers as well. Miami has too. So I think that game in a few weeks will really kind of tell the tale for the rest of the season. That'll be huge for both teams and kind of like structuring what direction they're going with their team in the season. I'm going Miami, of course. I might be a little biased, but I'm going with Miami.
100%. And now we've established you're a talented guy. Obviously, you did so much in the NFL. Now you're taking over YouTube, but you've got a music career as well. You've had tracks in Madden. Tell me all about that.
Yeah, yeah. I've been doing music since high school, James, and it's fun. It's my way. It's an outlet for me, a way to that I find my zen. It's therapeutic, and just fell in love with it. Once I got to the league in 2013, it was a lot of shut up and play. So a lot of guys didn't do much off the field, like we see now in 2025. Guys have businesses, clothing lines, podcasts. That wasn't the case when I came in 13 years ago. So for the first 4 or 5 years when I got in the league, I no music. I completely shut it off. I didn't want to have any type of bad attention or bad narratives, but I really missed it, and it was a void in my life. So I had to get back into music because it was an expression for me. And once I got back into it, man, it was received so well by everyone. I had music playing in the Mercedes-Benz Superdome down in New Orleans every week, playing in different clubs, shows, radio. And then I did the Madden soundtrack for Madden 2024, collabing with Interscope. I had 5 songs on the Madden soundtrack. First time ever, active player on Madden video game. You know what I mean? Making a little history.
100%. I know that there's going to be people all around the world playing Madden and enjoying listening to your music, but you've caused a lot of heartbreak as well because I know that you made Chris Long cry after a playoff game. Can you tell me a bit about that?
Shout out to Chris. Shout out to Chris. He's killing it with Green Light Podcast. Um, man, he really have no business crying and being upset because he had already won the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? We were chasing something. We still didn't get there, so I should be the one crying. He got the Super Bowl ring, so I really don't want to hear that, Chris.
And I know that you went toe to toe with Myles Garrett in 2018, a pretty iconic clash between the pair of you. Tell me about going toe to toe with him.
That 2018 matchup, James, I feel like is a top five O-line, D-line one-on-one battle. Like we really went after it the entire game from start to finish. It was because now in defensive schemes you see guys move around a lot, so he can be lined up over me, then over the right tackle, over the center, and a lot of schemes this nowadays, a lot of tight end help and running back help. 2018 when we lined up and got busy, he stayed right there. I stayed right in my spot, and we went at it. And man, it was incredible, fun. It's really what you play the game for. That level of competitiveness. You want to play against the best. You want to play against the greats. He is that. Undoubted. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, going down as one of the best defensive players ever. So it was amazing to have that matchup.
Yeah, that was definitely a great game for you. One that must have been incredibly difficult to play in was the coldest NFL game of all time. What was that like?
It was miserable. Miserable. I talked to Chris Long about this, and I called it inhumane. Like it really was inhumane. There was fans that lost limbs after the game. Had to get body parts amputated after watching a football game. And I hear the chatter. I hear some fans like, well, the other team had to play in it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Listen, nobody should have played in it. It was that bad. And I'm a tough dude, bro. I'm a tough dude. I grew up playing in snow and all that, so that's not the problem. This was different, James. It was a different environment.
I can imagine. It looked cold watching it. And you've obviously done so much in your career, making 5 Pro Bowls. Tell me about those memories of those games and what it was like to keep being selected consistently.
Man, just getting to my first one, James, was such a huge moment for me growing up and just watching a Pro Bowl, watching them guys in Hawaii. That was like the ultimate dream. Just watching those guys in Hawaii. I'm just watching Ed Reed run around, Ray Lewis. I'm watching Larry Allen do the bench press in Hawaii and just their whole family's there. It just, I really, really wanted to experience that. So when I got my first Pro Bowl, it was just so much joy and just gratitude, just thankful for everything and reflection of the moments, reflection on the little boy that had those dreams and being able to accomplish that. It was truly special.
You've obviously achieved so much from getting your songs into Madden, from making 5 Pro Bowls. What do you think is the craziest story you've ever had in your career?
Man, I've had a lot. I've had a lot, bro. A lot of injuries and things. I'll tell you one, James. We play a game on a Sunday, normal Sunday. Monday hit, and I am sick, like terminally ill. I don't know what's going on. This is before COVID, and so Monday, it's like some type of flu or whatever. I still don't know what I was dealing with. So I get to Wednesday, and that's the day we install base. So everybody's in. I can't get out of bed. I can't leave the house. I'm so sick, throwing up. And so the Saints, they're coming to the house, check on me. Thursday, I can't do nothing. Friday, can't do nothing. Like it's bad. I lost 24 pounds that week.
Wow.
I practiced 0 seconds. I get to the stadium on Sunday. I get an IV and I go play. I'm the lightest I had ever been in my life. Well, since high school. I'm so sick. I'm still like I'm completely out of and I go play. It was probably like just the dumbest thing I've ever done in my entire life. It was terrible.
How did you get on in the game?
I really don't remember. I don't remember. I don't remember, bro. I don't think it was good. I don't think it was that good. We might have won, so it kind of like brushed over, but it was just a really bad decision. Just I felt terrible, malnourished,
Yeah, but at least it shows how tough a player you were.
or dumb. How dumb.
Anyway, Terron, thank you so much for giving me some time. I really appreciate it. Thanks for going over everything from Madden to all the amazing games you've had. But before I let you go, is there anything else you'd like to add, either on the upcoming game in Spain, about the podcast, or anything else you'd like to talk about?
I just want to give a shout out to Madrid. Shout out to Madrid. I love it as my favorite place I've been to so far in my life. I ate so much paella when I was there. I can't wait to get back to Madrid. It's an amazing place. And also want to shout out my podcast, The Set, on YouTube with Terron Armstead, with T-Stead. Please get over. We got the big interview with Tyreek Hill dropping really soon. So check that out. James, I appreciate you.